are spending the weekend hiking all around southern Utah, and we're starting off the weekend at Zion National Park. It's Memorial Day weekend, so it is absolutely packed, but we just parked the car, and now we're gonna take the shuttle to our first trailhead of the day. Let's go! First hike of the day. Our first hike of the day is Watchman Trail, about 3.3 miles out and back. It is so much hotter than we thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 60 degrees, a nice cool day. It is toasting, but we are so excited, kicking off the weekend. So after we finished the trail, we decided to head to the Narrows, and this was the line for the shuttle. It was about a 45-minute wait, but in the high season, personal vehicles are not allowed on Canyon Drive, so the shuttle is the only way to and from, so it had to be done. It's about a mile-long trail to get to the end where the Narrows actually start. At this point, we were waiting on the results for Nick's Angel's Landing permit for the next day, so even though we didn't hike through the Narrows this day, we wanted to at least check it out in case we were busy at Angel's Landing the next day. We dipped our feet in and sat along the water, trying to avoid some of the crowds.
Alright, I got the results on my phone. If I'm going to be able to hike Angel's Landing tomorrow or not. Oh man.
No.
Although you weren't initially successful, keep an eye out for other opportunities. Kind of disappointed, but like, it was a 50-50 shot.
So after the slightly disappointing news, we continued on to our third trail of the day, Canyon Overlook Trail. It's only about a mile long, so it was an easy way to end our day. Good morning vlog. It is the next day. We decided to rent some waders and we're going back to the Narrows this morning and we're gonna do some serious hiking through the water. Let's get into it.
Wow, very official.
So since we weren't able to hike Angel's Landing, we decided to come back for the Narrows, but this time we were suited up and ready for a morning in the water. driver told us that the water is 44 degrees. I don't know how far I would go if I didn't have the waders on, but there's people out here doing it, so. We picked a quiet spot to sit and have our lunch. We had no exact plans this morning, we just hiked until we felt like it. We ended up doing a total of about 3.2 miles.
Oh, I think I missed that. You almost just wiped out. Flop on down.
Oh, that's safe.
It's fine, just jump, you're fine.
We left Zion National Park around, 3 o'clock. We are making the drive to Moab. It's about 4.5, almost 5 hours. Along the way, we have stopped at Devil's Canyon. It's just a little viewpoint area, but it's actually insane. The drive has been so beautiful. We're gonna check out the canyon here, and then we are going to get back on the road and continue the drive to Moab. Let's go. So crazy. I cannot believe that you can just pull off on the side of the road and see something like this. Good morning, day 3. I feel like I've been neglecting to vlog, but I will run it back for you really quick. Yesterday morning, we finished hiking the Narrows, and that was super incredible. It was so insanely packed with people. Nonetheless, so much fun. Super glad that we did that. It ended up taking a little bit longer than expected because the shuttles were running like crazy. There was just so many people. It just took so much longer to get anywhere. So we ended up leaving Zion a little bit later than expected and getting to Moab later than expected, which was fine. What can you do? It's Memorial Day weekend. We kind of expected this, which means we did not hit Bryce Canyon. My original plan was to hit 4 national parks, which maybe was overshooting a little bit. It is just proving that Utah is so beautiful that we have to come back because there is so much more to see. We made it to Moab last night. We got some food. We knocked out at the hotel, and now we are headed to do some more hiking. It is not even 6:30 a.m. yet. Our first hike of the day is going to be Corona Arch. This has been such a beautiful weekend. I am loving Utah, and even the drive right now is so beautiful. So we're heading to Corona Arch, and we're gonna start day 3 with another hike. Let's go. slight change of plans. We are at Canyonlands National Park. Arches National Park requires a timed entry ticket, which I did not realize, so we are not able to go there today, but Canyonlands is about 30 minutes south of there, so we're here now, and we're headed up to Mesa Arch. Next hike in Canyonlands is Upheaval Dome. It's just a quick hike. We're gonna go just hike to the lookout point. There's another loop, but it says it's very strenuous. We are not in the mood to do that. After the dome, we made one last stop at Shafer Canyon Overlook before leaving the park. Leaving Moab, we rushed back to Salt Lake City to return our rental car, but of course, we got hit with almost 2 hours worth of traffic. Yes, we returned the car late. Utah, I love you. I had the best time. This was one of my favorite states so far. I will definitely be back. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Oh, but don't forget the
Why is it shaped like this?
I did it.
Trying to get into our bag. Hey. What the? Alright, listen. Look out for the cactus.
You were messing with it. Sooner or later, gotta put you down.